What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, my fighters? I'm One Eyebrow, also known as PT, don't know winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about The Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 15. We have a sneak peek breakdown, also some spoilers, major spoilers, so obviously spoiler warning for all things Fear the Walking Dead for Season 6, Episode 15. But if you waited on May 30th and you were like, where's this episode? Well, there was a Meowtastic thing on Talking Dead and a sneak peek. That's the clip we have for you. Also, some stills from 6:15. But first, guys, hit that subscribe button. Become a valued subscriber of our PT channel, Walking Dead Family, today. Now, here's the first part of the clip. Again, spoiler warning.
It's easy to get people to follow you. You just have to offer them something they really want to believe in. And just that not a lot of people want to die.
So Teddy is talking to Dakota inside the submarine, and we know from other clips and other breakdowns that we had that Teddy, Riley, and Dakota are in the submarine. Morgan looks to be the last one to leave his community, like he goes down with the ship. You know, he's the captain here. And I wonder if, well, just to be clear, Morgan's not going to die, but it's just to be the last one for the community. But do you think that Morgan's community is going to be gone, or we'll see it again in Season 7? Because on Fear the Walking Dead, they love to go to a place, a community, for half a season and then leave, half a season and then leave. They did that basically every season so far of Fear the Walking Dead. But we see Morgan's horseback there that he's going to get on and ride away from his community.
Getting them to do that takes something else. Something very few people have.
So very dramatic. Teddy takes his gun out of his holster and he's going to hand it to Dakota. He's talking about it's difficult to have people decide to die for their leader, their cult leader here, and that's what Teddy's people are basically doing. But it's one of those dramatic things where Teddy's going to hand Dakota the gun, or Sue, whatever you want to call her, and then you're like, is she going to shoot him? Of course not, because that would be too easy. It's like, I'm sure people watching it are like, shoot him, but that's not going to happen. That'd be pretty cheesy, and Dakota's terrible, so she's not going to do that. But we see that Morgan is looking at his axe, or whatever you want to call it, his halberd, that he put it in the dirt, and he's only going to remove it when he needs it. Well, he needs it for sure. But again, Teddy hands Dakota the gun. For what reason? I don't know. Maybe it's a test. But to me, it's one of those things they put in movies and shows to be like, oh, what is she going to do?
What? What does it take?
Well, it's really not that complicated.
And Dakota's like nervous to take the gun now. Like before, you could use a gun and shoot John and it was no big deal, right? She felt fine for her decisions that she had to make, but it's kind of like sequential where she's going to take the gun and Morgan takes his halberd out of the ground. And some people think, not me, some people think that Morgan sent Dakota to go take Teddy out. I think that's wishful thinking, and that's like not what this series does at all. I think Dakota is drinking the Kool-Aid, buying what Teddy is selling, and she's kind of brainwashed. She's impressionable. She kind of is the person that would join this type of person. Teddy is definitely a leader and he's charismatic, and these are the people that join him. But Morgan rides away on horseback. Dakota asks, what does it take? And Teddy just fills her head with more stuff, being the cult leader that he is, and everybody is riding towards the submarine. I don't know how they knew exactly where to go and how they're going to get there just in time to potentially stop Teddy. Spoiler, they don't.
You just have to be willing to die with them.
And that's true. We all want a leader that's willing to lead and to lead by example, not just tell people what to do, to join people in the trenches. That's what a good leader does, in my opinion. But ultimately, Morgan is there waiting for our group. I guess he was much closer than everybody was, but he's looking at Dakota's note. And this is going to be more emphasis in the episode. Dakota, Morgan, the note. Morgan was saved by Dakota. It's going to come up again in the episode because I saw a couple clips of the episode. I'm excited for you guys to see the episode. And so the sneak peek clip ends with everybody arriving where Morgan is, and they look at the submarine, what to do. Now we're going to see a big showdown in the sub. We're going to see basically everybody that goes towards the sub. Morgan, Strand, John Dory, June, Sherry, Dwight, Grace, they go inside the submarine. So it's good that they're not going to stretch it out to the final episode for them to get into the sub and to find out what Teddy's doing. It's going to be answered what Teddy actually accomplishes in this task here, and that's what the sneak peek ends. But the missile is launched. A missile is launched, and there's warheads on there, so they're going to do some massive destruction. Riley does say that he wanted to launch more, but Teddy is fine with them launching one. This is a start. We'll see where they go from there. But we're going to see a showdown with Strand, Morgan, Teddy, and Riley. And Riley knows how to launch the missiles on here because he's a weapons operation person on there. He worked on this submarine. So you're like, oh yeah, they're going to take out Teddy and Riley. Nope. Morgan lets them go. There's a showdown with Strand and Morgan actually throws Morgan to be eaten by walkers. Like he's Strand being Strand. Strand's pretty terrible. He's there looking out for himself. Well, Morgan survives because he don't die, and he's got that plot armor. But Dakota is the one who shoots Strand in the left shoulder. She points his gun at Strand, and she knows what Strand basically did to kill Morgan, and she gets on the PA system in the submarine and tells everybody that Strand's terrible and she saved Morgan and why she killed John. And then Morgan comes in and hits her with her stick and they fight, and Strand breaks Morgan's weapon, the axe, the halberd, the battle axe, whatever you want to call it. But the missile is launched. A missile is launched. So they're going to do damage. We don't find out the coordinates. We'll have to wait and see what happens in 6/16, the finale. But our group watches on as the missile goes up in the air, and they can't do anything about it. So what are they going to blow up? Where are they going to blow up? We're just not sure. And how much damage could one missile do? Well, it's fictional, so probably a lot. And there's like 40 warheads or something on there is what they said. So to me, it seems like a ballistic missile. So we'll have to see what is actually destroyed, where it goes. I wonder if it lands at Morgan's community, right? That'd be like, yeah, and it's gone. You know, I feel like Morgan's community is definitely going bye-bye. And there you go, guys. That's some of the sneak peek that I saw from the Walking Dead's YouTube channel, the Meowtastic episode. At the end, there was the sneak peek there that I share with you guys. So we're going to see the submarine, Teddy's plan, and Riley, they succeed somewhat, as they only launch one missile, but that one missile is going to do major damage. Morgan also finds out that the key was used that he had to launch the missiles, and that's where the episode ends right there, with Morgan inside the submarine by himself. And I can't wait to actually watch the episode. All I saw was clips and sneak peeks so far. But there you go, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Stay safe. And as always, tell them Daryl.